we study like combined footings. Okay, slabs and footings. Okay, these are the two main questions. These are the two questions that came up for the past 6 past exams. And this exam, and even in the 2026 exam, it came up. The one I failed, and the one I have to redo. Okay, so for the past 6 exams, literally is sorry, not 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 8 exams has been slab and footing, slab and footing, slab and footing. But my dad's like, even though slab and footing, we also get taught about retaining walls. And my dad's like, you know what, this exam, it's probably most likely going to be a retaining wall, so you better study it. I was like, God, I'm just, do I really have to study this shit? Or it's always going to be slab and footing. That's how it has been. That's what it was before. Okay, and that's what it's always going to be. And then I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to do it, but my dad just makes me do it. I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it, I'll do this shit. And then, lo and behold, the question was a slab and a retaining. It wasn't a footing, it was a retaining. And then I remember thinking mid-exam, I was like, oh my God, my dad is just, bro, how is he right? Why is he right? Why does he have to be right? Because he's just gonna gloat. But listen, yeah, fair enough. You got it, bro. You got it, man. It's too smart for me, bro. It's too smart for me. But yeah, man. Yeah. Anyways, going to the exam, I do very well. That retaining wall part comes, and I was actually a lot better at doing the retaining walls than the slabs. So I did that. I finished it in like 25 minutes. 20 mark question, I finished in like 25 minutes. And I did something extra as well. Okay? I don't even know why I did it, but I just did it because fuck it. And you know what? It might help the answer so much that I better get full marks for that shit. So, yes. Okay? I get that. And then, now. Oh my God. The way I was driving. I get that. And then, what happens? Yeah, I completely smashed that question out of the park. I believe I actually got 20 out of 20 for that. Then I did the slab question. The slab one, my dad didn't really drill it into me. So that's why I didn't actually do that well. No, not that he didn't drill it into me, it's just, okay, let me tell you. Like, I was doing very well. I finished the first part. I remember I started panicking very much, and I was like, okay, keep yourself together. Just do what you freaking done for the past six exams. And I kept it together, and I got through the first part, which was the more difficult part. And I do the second part. This is where, like, I genuinely contemplate whether I'm the most retarded person or the most laid-back person. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. I look at the question and I think, oh my God, I know what to do, but I want to cover all bases. So I look at a different part of it's an open book exam, so I can take in my notes. I look at a different topic to confirm. So I look, this is slabs and beams, okay? Slabs and beams. And then I look at the part on flat slabs. So there's a difference between the two. I look at the part on flat slabs to understand the question more. Or I feel like the question is slightly related to flat slabs, okay? But the question is actually related to slabs and beams. And there's two different systems and mechanisms of calculations for that, okay? And then I go through it, and then I just think, oh my God. Okay, it might be a flat slab question. So I've never none of the past papers revised flat slabs. We only done the slabs and beams. And I'm just reading flat slabs for 30 minutes. Reading about the flat slabs for 30 minutes, bro. 30 minutes. And then I look at the topic that I wrote down in my lecture notes. This section is about flat slabs. And then it just clicks into my head. It finally clicks into my retarded head that no, you're looking at a completely unrelated thing. Like it's related, but the method of calculation is completely unrelated. So now I go back to the first method, and I think, okay, no, it is this question. But I wasted 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Oh, what's my brother doing? What? Oh my god. What's my brother doing? What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, so listen, bro. Yeah. That is what happened. And bro, why do I don't understand why I'm just sitting there, and I'm just sitting there for 30 minutes, and I'm just going, like I'm just reading like it's a freaking novel. In the middle of the exam, I'm reading about this stuff like I'm reading a freaking novel in my spare time. Like, why does my mind just do this bullshit? It's because I completed the first two parts so quickly, like the retaining wall and the first part of the first question. I completed it so quickly, so gracefully. I had 1 hour left. This is my problem. When I see 1 hour, I was like, oh, okay, this is more than ample time for me. I can relax a bit. You can't fucking relax, you dumb cunt. Can't fucking relax. Oh my god. Yeah. So that's what happened, and I realized it, and it's just like, bro, I didn't even have to read it for 30 minutes. Like I could have figured it out in like 10 minutes, but I just kept on reading and reading because it was interesting. That is genuinely the level I'm at. Like I'm not even joking when I say that. Like I'm literally reading in the exam like it's a novel, and I have no time constraint. And because of that, I got through the second part. Okay, I got to the second part. It was surprisingly very long and very tedious. And then I go to the third part. Okay, I go to the third part, and I just have like no time. I just literally have like 5 minutes left to do it, and I don't have time to check over my answers again. So I spent around 15 minutes. I spent around 15 minutes on that one part of the question, which is ridiculous because it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard. And that third part, that was actually the part I would have to contemplate a little bit and then start doing the work. I did that contemplation part. Okay, I understood it. It was time for me to put in the work, but then I just literally had 1 minute left. So I just wrote down the method and I called it a day. I lost maybe at least 20 marks on that. But listen, the other parts, I know for a fact I've done well enough to secure the 40%, inshallah. Inshallah, please ya Rab. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I fail. Like there's no way I failed that. Like this, like, you know, the way I done the first like 3 parts, like the other parts of the questions, it's just like it was too good. Like I done it too well to not to fail. Like there's no way. But inshallah, it'll be good. Be okay. Be A-okay.